because it's so small. And trying to read the comments is, yeah. I don't know what the hell is going on with the internet. We pays our bills here, and it's high. I cannot stand Spectrum. That's another entity business that I don't like, because they making a whole lot of money because they got monopoly on the internet. So they making a whole lot of money, but the service is going, quality of the service is whack. So but yeah, they making their money, and they want they bill paid every month. But we, the internet goes in and out all the time. All the time. I'm sorry. I'm in my feelings, y'all. I don't understand. I'm on this little phone. I was trying to do it on my iPad because I like that it's widescreen when I do it on my iPad, and I can read the comments. But I don't know. Either the internet or YouTube is not letting me be great. One or the other. But thank you guys for joining me. Now I need to go get my glasses. And she's on the phone, so she can't bring them to me. So let me go get my glasses. So all they're waiting for.
That's just it. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's it.
This lady was script sector, and the pastor said, listen, it's like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that.
I'm so glad I didn't answer that call. So glad. You get some of these families that just could just talk your ear off, and you be like, and this one in particular, I've been working with her since June. Y'all heard me. June. Her loved one has been deceased since December 2020. Still at the coroner's office. I remember when I first talked to her, I was like, yo, he's been deceased since, it's been over 6 months. So now it's almost a year. We still haven't gotten anything completed. All right, guys. So, oh, no. You got to go back with Nana.
I will watch you.
You want to watch me? Mm-hmm. Well, you left your iPad. No, mind you, they're supposed to be gone. They were supposed to, we've been doing this split day thing so that way, because she's a distraction. I love my baby so much. I'm going to miss her when I take her back, but she's a distraction. She doesn't let me work at all. So I come in I've been coming in the later part of the day, and Miss Beverly comes in the morning. And so when I get here, she's supposed to leave with my baby, so that way, the distraction is gone. And I've been here since 1:30, and it is now almost 3:30. Yes, and she's still here. She's so cute. She want to come up here with me. Your nana supposed to be gone. Y'all supposed to be gone, baby. She don't care. Anyways, all right, guys. So let me get into the topic. You guys probably saw the title. I'm not for sure if you saw the title or not. I don't know how that works when I go live, but so I met with my inspector on yesterday. Not only my inspector, but her boss. And okay. And her boss, and you gotta be quiet, baby. One. Give it here. Give it here. And I'm not gonna lie. when I was told about this, here, when I was told about this, do you have the potty? Oh, okay. I I didn't get I didn't get scared. I I mean, of course, was concerned, but I didn't get scared, especially when they said it was a person complaining about a video. I know that I do everything in my power to make sure that my families, the loved ones, are protected.
Yummy.
You have to be quiet. Thank you. So I that did not concern me. Now, had it been a family complaining about a video of their loved one or something, like they noticed something or something, I don't know. I don't know. You never know. Anybody could, and even though you get verbal permission, I'm going to start getting it in writing for sure. But you get permission, but anything can trigger anybody because this is their loved one. But that would have been more concerning to me than a random person that just watched a video and just was like, listen, I'm gonna figure out how to get this girl off of YouTube, which is what I think happened. Either is that or it's a competitor. Because I'm like, who really is going to go through the hassle of doing the research of finding out who to talk to? Who knows what person knows, or like what consumer knows to just contact the cemetery and funeral bureau? I mean, if they did do the research and do all that just to, try to get me removed off of YouTube, then wow, I must be, gosh, but I don't think that was the case. I really feel like it was somebody within the industry. I really feel like that. I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't know, because they can't tell me exactly where the complaint came from or who it came from or whatever. They just said it was just a person that saw my videos and called and to see if it's legal for me to be posting these type of videos. Now, yes, baby. Yes. Now let's get into that. Is it legal for me to be posting these type of videos that shows absolutely nothing? It shows absolutely nothing. You know that it's a deceased because I obviously I have a funeral home, and I mean I tell you it's a deceased, but they're covered up, or they're blurred out, or whatever the case may be. Everything is all, all they're protected. No one sees anything. Even the nasty stuff, I don't even post that publicly. I put that on my private page. So I'm not for sure what in the world they could have possibly saw that would trigger them to contact the state to see if it's legal for me to post stuff like that, when you can watch the news and see stuff that's worse than what I post. You can watch reality crime shows and see stuff that's worse than what I post. You can watch other funeral homes that post and see stuff that's way worse than what I post. You can watch even the local funeral home that's right here. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with what she posts, but she doesn't post. I've only seen a couple of videos though, but she doesn't post. I think neither one of us posts anything that's disrespectful, unprofessional, or that's would be considered graphic for viewers to see. I mean, let's talk about the people that post funeral services, actual funeral services now of their loved ones, that live stream the services on YouTube, and you actually can see the deceased. You can actually see, they don't blur it out. You can actually see the deceased. Are those people getting called? Are those people being called to question, into question? So yeah, I'm in my feelings about this because I feel like it's this. That's what I feel like. Because even with the when I my inspectors are not, so they're on the, and nice people, very nice. They were very, very nice. But I had to point out to them, I said, there's a funeral home here in LA. And she posts videos about her funeral home, and she does educational videos and all that stuff as well. He's never even heard of her. So that right there triggered something for me, because I'm just like, you've never heard of her? She has over 1 million followers. You've never heard of her? So that means nothing has ever been called into question of what she does. You know what I mean? So they told me that there's nothing in place with the Bureau as of right now that, you know, legally that says anything about what I do. So for that, for them to tell me that, it made me think, really, it made me think about the fact that other people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, oh, so no one has ever filed a complaint on them? Ever? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, but this little black girl right here, she do it, and she's trying to educate. I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to shine a light on the industry so you guys can see that, hello, the stuff that they show you on television is false. A lot of it is false. Hello, there is a situation going on with the C-19, and I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to show you guys that this is real. This is real. It's happening. No matter how it got here, it's happening. People are dying. They are dying, and it's a lot of people that were losing their lives, and I wanted to shine a light on that. I wanted you guys to see that. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Because when I watch something like reality crime shows, I like to watch a lot of ID channel and what's the other one? You know, what's the channel? It's not WeTV. I always get it mixed up. But other crime shows I like to watch. But if it's something shown that's too graphic, because they'll show the blood, they'll show the person deceased. Sometimes they'll blur out the face, but you know that person is laying there deceased. But if I don't want to see it, what do? I have the right to change the freaking channel. That's what you have the right to change the freaking channel. You don't have to watch. You don't want to know about this industry. You don't want to see, because I give a freaking disclaimer in the beginning of my videos. Every one of my videos, even my live shows. I own a funeral home. What was shown, what's talked about is death. So if you don't want to hear about that, then you don't have to watch. But I already know with anything that you're trying to do positive, it's going to come some negativity. It's going to be some haters. I understand that. I get that.
I get
Miss Beverly, if you're watching, can you please come get your grandchild? No, you got to go, baby. So it's just frustrating me, because I literally laid in my bed last night, because you guys, I had so much anxiety leading up to the meeting, not only because of the complaint. I wasn't really concerned about the complaint as much as I was concerned about my funeral home being inspected. The possibility of my funeral home being inspected and them finding anything. I mean, we try to keep everything clean around here. We try to keep everything, we try to follow the rules and everything. But like I said, people that try to follow the rules, always, I promise you, it's just, I kid you not, we always get, the raw end of the deal. Always. When people over here are doing God knows what, doing illegal stuff, and they could come out seemingly, like off the hook. Like, we get fined or we get shut down or anything like that. Anything could happen. And that's what I was worried about. So we were making sure to dot all our I's, cross all our T's before that day came. I didn't know for sure whether or not they were going to inspect my funeral home, but I know in the past when there was a complaint filed, that's what my old inspector would do. Now, this is a new inspector that I have, and she's new. She's new not only to us, but she's new in the industry as an inspector. So that's why she had, I guess, her boss with her. And like I said, very nice people. And all they really wanted to talk about was my videos, and actually gave me some great feedback as far as reading the comments under my videos and seeing that all the majority of the comments are positive. And I say, yeah, I mean, I get a lot of great feedback, which is why I kept doing it, which is why I kept going, because I got people that follow me that is now wanting to be in the industry, which is encouraging for me. That encourages me that you guys follow me. And I mean, I'm just showing you my day to day. I'm not doing anything other than showing you guys what I do daily. And you guys are encouraged and inspired by what I do enough to want to be involved in the industry. Some of you guys didn't even want to know nothing about the industry, didn't like death, didn't want to think about death, and are now inspired to be involved. I am so encouraged by that. I'm so grateful to be in that position, to be able to inspire and encourage people to continue to be in this industry. Because if we don't have people that want to grow up and be in this industry, then what we gonna do? So that keeps me going. It keeps me going, and that's what keeps me from wanting to what keeps me from wanting to walk away from you guys. I don't want to give up that easily. I don't want that person to win. You know what I mean? But I did ask, so if anybody else randomly watch a video and just decides to contact you guys are going to have to come back and investigate. Unfortunately, they said. Unfortunately. I mean, the complaint could be totally unfounded, but they still have to come back and investigate. And do I want to go through that? Do I want to continue to put myself out there and go through that? That's the question. You know, baby. So then, like I said, I had so much anxiety leading up to the meeting. I'm sorry, hold on. Miss Beverly? Can you please come get your... Yes, thank you. Like I said, I had... Yes, baby, you're a big girl, but you're not being quiet. Okay. Like I said, I had so much anxiety leading up to the meeting day. Not only because of the complaint, though, that was filed, but... I mean, and me not knowing in full detail what the complaint was about. Yeah, it was so generic. It was, I mean, literally what I just told you. Somebody just called and said, is it legal for me to be posting these videos? Pretty much.
Come here, baby. Come on. You getting ready to go bye-bye in a minute.
She been saying that for 2 hours. Oh, my baby says she's so sad. Because I made her leave. But, where was I? What was I saying? Oh, so leading up to that day, I was informed of some information from within. And I mean, it's one thing to have outsiders who hate on you and don't want to see you succeed or do good things, but when you feel like you have someone that's supposed to be on your team, in your circle, who doesn't support you or is not on the same page, that can be very discouraging as well. Very, very, very discouraging. And that's what I found out. So everybody else around me are is excited about what I do. Even say, "Oh, you're not filming today," and all this stuff, you know. But then you always, it's going to be somebody that's going to have some reservations about what you do. And what really puzzles me is that they don't come to me with their reservations. They go to somebody else, and that really that doesn't sit well with me either. Because essentially you're talking about me behind my back, and I don't like that. So this has really been an eye-opening experience for me, to the point where I'm now strategizing and rethinking everything, which includes who I have in my circle. I mean, I share my experiences and the way that we do things here as a way to help someone else. No other way. Why else would I share even embarrassing experiences that we've been through? Why else would I open up and share that with you guys if it's not to bring awareness, to try to help the next person? I know other morticians or and funeral home owners watch me. So I'm making you aware of something that could possibly happen. So if I share that experience that I've had here at my funeral home, like I said, it's to help someone else to not make the same mistake, or to maybe see a different way of doing things. I'm not for sure why that is a bad thing to some people, including people that are supposed to be on my team. I mean, it's already draining doing everything that Miss Beverly and I do around here. We do everything. And we do everything because of the fact that, first of all, right now, we can't afford to hire anybody to wear the multiple hats that we wear. We wear multiple hats, and it would cost too much to hire somebody to hire people to wear those, to fill those hats. But to still do all that and still not have the full support of the little bit of people that are supposed to be in your circle or supposed to be on your team, is so discouraging, you guys. And it's just made me feel like it's time to start thinking about making some changes. Okay, they hung up. And somebody told me that they feel like I should not post anymore until I know the outcome of this, because this is still not over. They're still they still have to send whatever their findings over to the bureau, and it could take months, they said, before they know anything. And they told me that they don't have an opinion on my videos one way or another. They don't see anything wrong with it personally, but they're not the deciding factor. So it's sent up to the bureau, for further investigation. And I can continue to vlog or do whatever I do. They didn't say that I could, that I couldn't. But I was told, or they made a suggestion, not by them, but someone here that's supposed to be on our team told me that they don't think that I should post any videos until this investigation is over. And I'm just like, So it just made me go, So you find fault in what I post is what I'm thinking. Like, so it's you. You find fault in what I post. Okay. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I mean, because honestly, I'm drained. I'm so drained, you guys. I am. Yeah. I don't know. I thank you guys for the super chats I see. And thank you for becoming a member. I'm not gonna be defeated. That was what I kept saying. I'm not gonna be defeated. I'm not gonna let this person win. But I got people within my circle telling me to just throw in the towel, like, wave the red flag or whatever. Like, I'm like, now you wouldn't say that if you really sincerely, didn't see anything like wrong with my videos. Ooh, that's a good question, Miranda. I think that's your name, Miranda. That's a good question. I have no clue. That is a good question. Didn't even think about that. I highly doubt it, but I mean, I don't know. Record content, but don't post until after the investigation. Well, right now I'm on a hiatus anyway, so yeah, no, I don't know. The devil is a liar and his mother-in-law is too. In the world, in the whole family, hold your head up, and I'm going to continue to pray, support you. I appreciate that, Hazel. Thank you so much. Wait, Eric, wait. What does that stand for? I hope that don't stand for what I think it stands for. What does those initials stand for? Is it a person's name? Because if it is, oh my God, you are not right. And how do you know that person? That's funny. Joseph said this is the perfect time to refocus, recollaborate. Huh? Sounds like a colleague doing it. Might be. Either a colleague or a competitor, one of the two. Yeah, could be. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Madison, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I just gotta re-strategize and yeah, see what the end gonna be, because I know in my heart that I haven't done anything wrong. You inspire so many of us. Thank you, Madison. I appreciate that so much. You put too much work into what you're doing, along with those who have stuck with you. So hang on in there. I'm praying God bless you. I admire you. Oh, thank you, Mother Hazel. Other folks posting about funeral homes. Right. That's my point. And that's what I was thinking about. Exquisite Family Mortuary. May I tell her who's calling? One moment, please. Anita? Hello? Hello? Oh, she must have went outside. Hold on, y'all. Miss Beverly? You have Miss Martin on the line? Anita? I thought it was Martin. Or did she say Brown? I don't know. Okay, guys. Sheila. Hi, Sheila. I think you should not come on until this over. We will be here waiting on you. Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Sheila. We'll see. You have to watch the people in your circle. Yeah, I see. I see. If I could raise one eyebrow, I could. I mean, man. Go get your slingshot for Goliath. Art. That's funny. This investigation, Squally, I just scroll back up so I see yours, Squally. This investigation is being conducted by the State Board of Funeral Directors and Embalmers. Right. The Bureau. Right. They did, Mary. They did view my, well, my inspector, she did view my videos, and she said from what she saw, the few videos that she saw, she didn't see anything wrong with what I was posting. It just looks like I was trying to educate, and she's commended me on the positive feedback that I was getting from the videos. And yeah, so my thing is that I don't understand, like, am I the first person? This is what my way of thinking is, and this is for the state of California, guys. This is not like, this is not like worldwide or whatever. This is not what they do at all in all states, is what I'm saying or trying to say. But my thing is that there are people here in the state of California that do post about funeral homes and all that stuff in the industry, and for this to be something that they're saying is new, and that they don't have any type of policy or law against it or set in place as of right now. My thing is, am I the first complaint? And why? You know what I mean? Why is that? It's a glare. Oh, she's not picking her up. Oh, there she go. So that's my thing. You know, how am I the first complaint? Eric, are you related to Walter Hawkins? Oh, KP. KP. Ooh, KP, I wonder. Oh, so you were talking to somebody named KP. Oh, I hope you're not the enemy, KP. I really hope, because I know somebody with those initials. Yeah. People suck and are intimidated by your hustle. Thank you, Mr. or Dr. Mortician. Squatty said, I'm old school. Did it change to the State Bureau and not State Board? They just kept telling me the Bureau. They kept telling me that it was being sent to the Bureau. So it's called the Cemetery and Funeral Bureau. So I don't know. I have no idea, because I'm like, y'all from the Cemetery and Funeral Bureau, so I don't get it. But they kept saying it's going up to the Bureau, so I'm just like, whatever that means. Oh, okay, Karen. Okay. All right. You are a friend. Okay. In Texas. Cool. Yeah. So anyways, guys, yeah, because I've been wanting to talk to you guys, which I've been doing on TikTok. I've been doing venting videos on TikTok. Well, I just started. And that's where I've been, like, you know, TikTok, I don't have to do much editing or anything like that. I just talk and express my feelings or whatever, and it's just like a short video. But we've been having problems with, like, the LA County morgue, and oh my gosh, I need somebody to do something about that. And I was talking to them about that. I'm like, listen, who do we talk to about the LA County morgue? Because it has to be somebody that higher up that we can talk to. But yeah, so I've been venting and stuff like that on TikTok, if you guys want to follow me there. But I'm going to tread lightly with this. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna tell you guys that I'm not gonna vlog and post. I'm not telling you guys that. I'm just saying right now I'm still taking a break, just a mental break. I have my niece, and she's a lot, and I'm gonna have her till December. So I just need a break. This is too much. So and that's all I was doing. It had nothing to do with this whole investigation or what have you, because I just learned about this week. So it had nothing to do with that. But I was editing. I've been editing a video, like it's like a long video for you guys. I was gonna post it around the beginning of the holidays to give you like a special or what have you. But I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm not scared. Y'all, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the enemy. Of course, like I've said, I'm going to tread lightly. I'm going to proceed with caution because I don't want to put my business in harm's way. But I honestly, in my heart, don't feel like I've done anything wrong. There is way worse videos out there. Way worse videos. Way worse videos. Please, there's way worse stuff on television. So are you kidding me? Do they call the television stations and file complaints? They probably do. These people don't have no lives. They probably do. But it's just crazy to me. It's beyond crazy. Oh, you saying to post it on Patreon, my special? I could. You know what, you guys? I could do that. I could post it on Patreon, and you guys let me know what you think. You give me your feedback on whether or not you think I should go ahead and post it on YouTube. I probably do it anyway, but I still would welcome your feedback. But yeah, I'll probably do that. You guys deserve a good video, so definitely. I'm going to continue editing it. Thank you, Sheila, for that idea. It's wired. I've noticed. You probably meant weird. I've noticed a lot of YouTubers getting reported losing their jobs and business getting shut down. Really, Devon? Okay, I need to know about that. A lot of YouTubers, really? I don't know. Hello, Miss Ray. So sorry you're going through this. I don't know why, but people these days are just downright rude and nasty. It's like people have lost their minds, just plain disrespectful. I agree, Navy. Thank you for your feedback. But yeah, it's cancel season everywhere, you guys. They're trying to cancel everybody. Not only everybody today, but everybody from the past. They trying to, I mean, people dead, gone, been gone for decades, years, not centuries, but decades. And they trying to cancel them or re-cancel them, or it's just ridiculous. This y'all, it's just a lot going on. I subscribe to your Patreon. What's your channel, Miss Ray? It's under ExquisitelyRay. And the link should be listed in under my videos in the description. Real supporters will pay for access. I appreciate that, Joseph. Thank you. Get real exclusive, exquisite. I like that, Joseph. I like that. That's so funny because people, when I say exquisite, they say exclusive. It's so funny. So that's funny that you said that. They probably are, Eric. And I hope they are. Hi, haters. Hi, how you doing? Pass it on. I hope they are watching. Keep watching. Because you don't know. What you don't know is that you're supporting me by watching. Exquisite Family Mortuary. Oh, one moment, please. regarding Lawhorn. You heard me? Lawhorn? Oh, I appreciate that, Levante. Probably calling the phone too. I know. When I'm on live, I do, when the phone rings, I do be hoping it's not one of you guys. Cause I'm like, y'all, please don't do that. But yeah. I wouldn't put anything past petty folks. Yeah. Y'all, cancel season. It has been cancel season for a long time. And people are getting canceled left and right. And listen, you know, I just say, if you don't like something, you don't like what somebody else is doing, you have every right to not look or not, you know, go to their page, not view their videos. Some of y'all follow people and don't like them. You just follow them just to see what they're doing, just so you can hate on them. God, who has that kind of time? Like, seriously, who has that kind of time? Uh-oh, what happened? Oh. Thank you, Richard. I will. But you guys, yeah, I'll go ahead and make sure I post my Patreon link under this video. And anybody that want to support me over there, I appreciate you in advance. All of my supporters that I currently have over there, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. You guys rock with me, even though I haven't even posted anything in a while. And I certainly appreciate you guys so much. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to be defeated. I'm going to start posting more over on Patreon. Even just little videos, because you guys right now, like I said, I have my niece and the business has been going very well. To God be all the glory. So I can't do too many videos where I edit and all that stuff. So, and I have a lot of stuff, other ventures that I have going on the side. And I have, like I said, I have people helping me with that. So, for now, if you guys are like, oh God, I wish I would have picked up my camera the other day when I had to drain. Was that yesterday? Yesterday. Y'all, I could tell y'all about it. Yesterday, I had to drain a loved one. And this is my beef with what's going on at the morgue. I'll just touch on that just a little bit. We were fortunate enough to get county cases from a few hospitals we work with, 3 different hospitals right currently. And we got those contracts early part of last year, which helped us out a lot, especially throughout the epidemic. So we took it on, which now I know that a lot of funeral homes may, you know, decline taking them on because of the fact that you don't get paid a lot per case, which means per loved one that we bring into our care. We don't get a lot. It's a few hundred. It's not a lot at all. And you are picking up that loved one. You are refrigerating that loved one. You, for however long, because sometimes it could take anywhere between 2 weeks to a month and a half, 2 months before we can process them to the morgue. So Miss Beverly handles those cases, and she's constantly communicating with the public administrator's office, which that's what the PA stands for, public administrator's office. And she's constantly going back and forth with them, trying to, you know, see when we can process to the morgue. And she processes the death certificate and the permit that's needed. So in the beginning, it was great. You know, I was the one that was picking the loved ones up because they're county cases. We're not getting paid a lot for it. So I would physically go and pick them up from whatever hospital and bring them into our care. And then Miss Beverly would do all the paperwork part. And then when it was time for the process to the morgue, I would take them to the morgue. Again, saving us money, right? So that was fine. In the beginning, because of the epidemic that was going on, we were having these loved ones for months, you guys, because it was so slow, because people were not physically going into the office to work. They were working remotely, and it was taking so long to get them processed out. And now it's a lot better. It's been, sometimes it could go from a week to a month and a half, maybe. At the longest, I say it's been maybe a month and a half that we had the loved one. But lately it's been really quick. We're getting them in and out. But guess what? The morgue has changed the way they're receiving these loved ones. So mind you, like I said, I would take them in and they would say, oh, okay, they can't be liquidy, can't have fluid or a lot of fluid in their body bag. Okay, so we would make sure that we drain them before we take them in. Okay, now you guys, I can't physically go to the morgue, even though I had to find this out the hard way, that I couldn't go to the morgue. I had to find it out the hard way, which was I just went to the morgue a week prior, and then that next week I come and they go, do you have your vaccination card or your recent COVID test? And I'm like, you guys, literally, I'm in the building. I done walked all the way up to the administrator's office, all the way past security. Everybody, hi, how you doing? Good. All the way into the building for them to say, do you have your card? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I said, no. When did you guys start that? Oh, we started a week ago. I'm like, wow. I said, I'm in the building. Yeah, but you have to have your vaccination card or your recent COVID test. I'm like, what? To drop off a loved one that's not even going to come in here. They're going to go to a separate container. Are you kidding? I was so pissed, you guys. I was so pissed. I drove all the way. It's not close. I'm in Inglewood. The morgue is past downtown. So I'm like, I just drove all the way down here through traffic for you guys to tell me that. Y'all don't send out a memo, nothing. Are you kidding? Oh, God. So I was just so irritated about that. So now I have to pay somebody to take these loved ones. And when they take the loved one and then they decline to receive the loved one, guess what? I still got to pay for that person that went and took the loved one. I still got to pay that money. So now this is costing me. It's costing me too much to even take this on. I had loved one yesterday. I had that long rant to get to yesterday. Yesterday, loved one can go to the morgue. Great. Let's go ahead and get them ready. Oh my gosh, they got to be drained. It's full of fluid. Now, mind you, I don't know, anybody in the industry in here knows what I'm talking about when I say disaster bag. This person was in 2 disaster bags. That meant when we picked them up from the hospital, they had put that person in 2 disaster bags. And let's mind you too, these people that we pick up have been deceased for a while. So fluid and other things that happens after you pass away is inevitable. It's nothing we can do about it. You know what I mean? That's inevitable. They've been deceased for months. So when we had this person picked up, they already had them in 2 disaster bags. Y'all, disaster bags are thick. Soon as I said, okay, let me go ahead and unzip. I did not want to do it, you guys. I did not want to unzip that bag. And I was looking for it. And the young lady that came to pick up, she was She was looking at me like, dang, girl, I feel for you. But I was irritated too because I knew that I had the inspectors coming, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up and do this. They're gonna be here in like an hour and a half. I gotta hurry up. Y'all, when I opened up that bag and I saw a whole bunch of fluid, I was like, oh my gosh. And then not only that, opened up, this is the first bag. So I'm like, he's in 2 bags. Oh my gosh. Opened up the second bag. It's full of fluid. And we don't have a great draining system here. We don't have the suction thing that these other funeral homes have, you know, larger facilities have, and the coroner's office have. We don't have it. Definitely looking into getting it, but we don't have it right now. So how we drain a loved one, I think I've showed you guys on Patreon how we drain a loved one. We put them on a gurney. We tilt the gurney downward. So their head is upward, is elevated, and the legs are tilted on the gurney. We tilt that gurney, lower the gurney on the feet end, and we put a bucket up under there. Look, this is real life, y'all. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do because of, you know, situation. We don't have what all the other people have right now. In Jesus' name, we're gonna have it soon. But then I have to cut a hole in the bag and pray that fluid is gonna go into the bucket. But a lot of times it don't. When you cut that hole, sometimes it splashes up in the air and goes, y'all should have seen me yesterday. I was already, you know, just good. My mother had this mortuary clean. I mean, she did a banging job. I mean, our prep room, you could go eat in our prep room. Not to say that she don't keep it, we don't, I mean, not just her, but not to say that we don't keep it clean. But yes, I mean, yesterday it was like spotless. She put a lot of, they did a lot of thorough cleaning in here. And I was like, wow, it smells so good in here. It's nice and fresh and, oh, okay. But y'all, I had to drain the body. So guess what? When I cut that hole, that fluid went everywhere. I was swimming in fluid, y'all. I mean, it didn't go all over me. It did splash on like my legs, my clothes a little bit, but just a little bit because I was able to jump back or whatever. But oh my gosh, that fluid went everywhere. Everywhere but in that doggone bucket. I was so upset because I'm looking at the floor. I mean, it was so clean. And now, oh my God, I'm gonna have to clean this all up before they get here. So I just kept cutting holes. I just said, forget it. It's already going everywhere. It's going, everywhere. All up under the racks. I was just like, oh, you got to be. And the whole time I'm mad at my mama because I'm like, why? Why couldn't we just wait until Friday, which is today, to do this? Why you gonna make me do this on today? So did all that, y'all. Got all that fluid out. Even put some towels in there to absorb any excess fluid in the bag. Wrapped them up real good, nice and tight, and even in a put a sheet. When they took I said, I need you to check. I told the driver, I need you to check this loved one because I have not been taking the loved ones to the morgue lately. And I know that they've changed some things. You guys keep telling us. So I need you to check this and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's good enough to go. And he checked and he was like, I think I mean, I don't see much fluid in here. And I think it's good to go. Okay. Y'all, he took that loved one down there. I said, because if you bring this loved one back, I'm going to be hot. I'm going to be hot. because I'm gonna have to pay him still. He took that loved one down to the morgue. I'm meeting with my inspectors and everything, you know, seemingly going okay. The inspectors, all they did, forget that, y'all. I had to clean up that room. Y'all, the liquid was on, it was like this much liquid all over the floor, all over the prep room. You guys saw my humble prep room. It was all over. I'm in there like tears running down my face, mopping up all that fluid. All that fluid, y'all. And I'm like, I gotta get this mopped up. I'm putting towels on the ground to absorb some of it. I have a fan blowing on the floor. I'm like, I gotta get this up. I gotta get this up before they get here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm putting bleach on the floor, Fabuloso, everything to, you know, get. And I'm just tears running down my face because I'm like, Lord, what in the world? What is the lesson in this? I need to know. So, you know, when we met and, it, you know, when I realized it was just going to be really a meeting, it wasn't going to be an inspection, a full-on inspection, was great. But they did ask to see my prep room. And I'm so glad that I mopped up all that stuff, all of that. All of my embalmers, all of my morticians in here, y'all know what I'm talking about. I got all of that mopped up. I was trying to mop it to the drain and it was not working. Oh God, it was it was a lot. But it took me an hour to get it up. So did that. Thankfully, they walked back there. They said, wow, yeah, it's humble back here. It really is. She said, it looks way bigger on your videos. She said, but yeah, you really, there is a lack of space. And I said, right, right. She said, oh my gosh, you guys, the way you are able to make it work with this space. And I'm like, yeah, you know. And she said, it's so clean in here. They looked at my refrigeration, looked at my prep room, looked at my extra storage room. They were trying to, oh God, we're trying to get that 25 G's that we can, that's needed to turn that into a walk-in freezer. But yeah, they looked at everything and they was like, wow, it's really nice. It's a, you know, and I was really, thank God, and kudos to my mom for her and Lachelle coming and doing the extra to get it nice and good for that day. But yeah, had that little leakage, not little, that was a freaking oil spill. Oh my God. But did all that. Hold on, guys. Exquisite Family Mortuary. Hello. Sure, hold on one second. Let me see if she's still available. One moment. Ma, it's Chris from Hollywood Press. Okay. So I did all that, guys, only for my mother to call me and tell me he's bringing that body back. I said, no, he's not. She said, yes, he is. I said, why? What happened? And she said, well, they said that he's in 2 body bags and he can't be in 2 body bags. I said, since when? Since when can't the loved ones be in 2 body bags? What is the problem, you guys? These loved ones are going, they're being processed to the morgue for county disposition, which means they're going to be cremated. What in the world is wrong with them being in 2 body bags? I've never heard that. Never heard that. I was just so PO'd because I went through all that I went through yesterday to get the body drained, only for them to come up with something else. And I still got to pay that driver. So they said he needs to be taken out of that, out of both of those body bags and put in a fresh body bag. Now, who paying for these body bags? They not providing them. Who's paying for somebody to take these loved ones out of their current body bag and put them in a fresh one? They're not paying for that. I got to pay for that. So these morgue cases are becoming more than I can even handle at this point. I mean, it's really becoming not worth it at this point. And I need to know if any of y'all know if who I can talk to about and complain about the morgue. I want to file a complaint against the morgue. I have babies in here that they won't accept because the tags don't say their name. It says the mother's name. Now, it won't say their name. They wanted to say baby, whatever last name. Instead, it says the mother's name because the mother did not name the baby. If the mother did not name, if they didn't name the child, it's like, why can't you accept it saying the mother's name? You see right here, it says the mother's name. It says the mother's name on the permit. Why can't you accept the baby? Why it has to say baby Williams or baby Jones or because guess what? We can't change the tag. The hospitals have to do that. And guess what? The hospitals are not doing it. So we're stuck with these babies. The morgue need to do better. And we've been asking for their policies and their procedures and all of that stuff so we'll know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And so that they can't just switch up whenever they feel like it. Oh, but we ain't got that. We have not received not nothing, no feedback on that. But they keep changing up everything as it seems like every day as we go. And I'm frustrated. I'm getting really frustrated. So I'm like, I don't want to let my the hospitals that I'm contracted with down. But at the same time, it's beginning to be not worth taking these cases on. And if we don't take it on, if the mortuaries start declining taking it on because it's not worth it, then what are we going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? But anyways, yeah, that's my little rant about that. And oh, wait. And another thing that pisses me off about the morgue, when I used to go down there physically, they'd be like, oh, my God. Oh, no. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do that. And I'm like, sis, the main person that used to complain when I would bring in a loved one that she felt was in bad, they're going to be in bad conditions. You guys, they're going to have maggots. They're going to be in bad, they've been dead for a long time. So the body is going to be in poor condition. There is no way around that. So, and not all of them have maggots. Some of them, but not all of them. But yeah. And they complain, oh my gosh, you guys need to do this. You guys need to do that. No. We are doing above and beyond at this point. Me being an owner listening to that is like, girl, are you kidding me? We don't get paid enough to do what you saying that we need to do. No. That's my rant. Sorry. Had to talk about that. But yeah, I'm a little irritated with the morgue. Start with the families to complain about slow service. Is not fault of yours. Squally, what you mean about that? The families these county cases are cases that have been either abandoned or unclaimed. So it's no family involved. You know? And the babies, a lot, 9 times out of 10, the babies are signed off by the mom because if they were stillborn or whatever the case may be, understandably that mom is grieving. So they just sign the baby off to the county, and they don't want to be bothered. They don't call them. Don't try to communicate with them. They don't want to be bothered. So yeah, we can't get them involved. Yes, PA cases, right. Yeah, you keep up the good work. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. There is nothing wrong with a body being in 2 bodies. Right. Thank you. Even when they are going to be cremated. Girl, I want to come up there and unleash my wrath. Right. Oh, my God. I'm telling you guys, they come up with something new. It's like they nitpicking and it's like they picking on us. That's what it feels like. And I'm just so over it at this point. I'm like, who the hell can we complain to about the morgue? I need to know. They couldn't even tell me. The inspectors couldn't even tell me. Well, maybe the medical board, maybe you can complain to them. I'm like, oh God, I need to know because this is ridiculous. I don't want to give up doing the county PA cases. They need somebody that care to take care of them too. You know what I mean? Here they've been rejected by their family. Some of them been rejected or, unclaimed by their family. And then the morgue is treating them like whatever and rejecting them too. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, it's just too much, y'all. It's too much. So, yeah, I'm going to need them to do better. I need to know, like, what I could do. If I could go viral on this, that would be great. Shoot. On a topic of the morgue, that would be great. Because then they will get their crap together. I know other funeral homes out here in LA probably feel the same way. Like, no. And that's why they don't take on these cases. They like, it's not worth it. If you go public, there would be an outcry and the morgue would treat you like dirt. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh. Are they the ones called in on you? They probably. I don't know. The county sucks. I know what you're going through. I'm a mortician too. Contact your legal team and they can find out who you need to contact to file a complaint about them. Okay. The county morgue is owned by the county, right? Talk to county commissioners. Oh, now that's a good idea. The morgue, I'm sure, has a manager to speak to. I worked as deputy coroner for 9 years in my county. Thank you, Papa Smurf. Thank you so much for that advice. But does it have to be you, Ray? You need to get your work. Yeah, let me get off of here, guys. I've been on here for a long time. Yeah, it's been over an hour. So I just wanted to come. I wanted to update you guys. I want you guys to know that I'm not giving up on you guys at all. I'm still working on some stuff for you guys. As far as like the courses and stuff like that. Let me make a trip to LA. Come on through, Miranda. And other things. I have other irons in the fire that I'm working on, which, is why I had to take a hiatus, a little bit of a break. But, yes, Sheila, I am going to take your advice and post some stuff on Patreon more. And just go from there. And that's it. That's it, guys. Thank you guys for your support, your love, your encouragement. I appreciate it so, so very much. I mean, you guys don't even know me from Adam, and you guys support and show so much love, and I appreciate that. I mean, people that know you don't even support you. It's crazy. So crazy to me. But I love you. Oh, thank you. I won't, Richard. I am going to keep YouTube. I'm not giving up on YouTube. Not yet. No, not giving up on YouTube. Not yet, guys. So just for now, look out for some videos to come up on Patreon. I'm going to link that. I'm going to put that link in the description box of this video. So that way, anybody that want to join my Patreon, you can. And I appreciate you guys in advance for joining, and all those that's been rocking with me on Patreon since the beginning. I appreciate you guys too. I love you guys so much. And thank you guys for keeping me encouraged. And please continue to keep me and Exquisite and my mommy in your prayers. And that's it. Thank you guys. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day and blessed and wonderful weekend. And love on your loved ones. You never know. You never know. And you guys, make sure your loved ones don't end up at the county morgue, okay? Okay? Scrape up the money to do something. Cremate, whatever. Don't let the morgue treat your loved ones like they're trash, like they're insignificant. And that's how I feel like they're treating them. Like, we can't accept this. Like, are you kidding? Like, whatever. Anyways, I digress. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Have a blessed weekend. Bye.